Hey guys, it's me back again with this what if, and it's going to be what if Luffy had Kurama part 2. Again, I know it's been a while since I uploaded, and again, this is probably going to be my last what if, and I'm going to try to complete it. What I mean by complete it, I'm probably going to try to complete it all the way up to Marineford. After that, then you guys can comment down below if you want the series, which I doubt you'll want this series, because yeah, what ifs kind of flopped, if you know what I mean, like a bunch of fanfic what ifs of what if Naruto liked Fem Kurama or some shit. There's a lot of shit in the what if community that's weird as hell, bro. And the old community is gone, bro. It's just filled with a bunch of weirdos. Okay, not everybody's a weirdo in the what if community, but all I gotta say is it's not the same. Anyways, I do gotta apologize for that buzzing in the background. Anyways, let's just get into this what if. Okay then, we ended off with Luffy finishing water walking and currently going to Locktown. Wow, they're going to Locktown. Luffy would proceed to start talking to Kurama. He would proceed to say, what is he, and would want to know more information about Kurama. Kurama would proceed to say, do you really want to know? Luffy would proceed to nod, proceeding to say, might as well get some answers on why this thing is inside of me. Kurama would proceed to say that I do have my reasons in being inside of you. It's been 300 years since the world government has crossed us, the tailed beasts. The tailed beasts? Kurama would proceed to sigh, proceeding to say, my brothers and sisters. Well then, since that time, most of us have been captured except for a few tailed beasts being the 8 tails. The 2 tails is currently in Alabasta, I believe. The 8 tails, I have no idea, and the 3 tails is also another mystery to me. All I know is about Shikaku's location. Yeah, but what are the tailed beasts? Kurama proceeds to say, sorry, I was monologuing. Okay then, the tailed beasts are beasts of chakra. We are consciousness in chakra. We are living chakra. Luffy proceeds to say, okay, I get it. And then Kurama proceeds to smile, proceeding to say, sorry. Back in our time, we were known as masses of destruction. Now, we're just known as batteries, which is also a reason why the world government crossed us. Luffy would be trying to put this all in his mind, proceeding to say, okay, I think I know what's happening, but how many of you guys are out? Only about 3, me being one of them. So, how many are in total? There is about 9 tailed beasts, 7 currently captured, or 6 currently captured, sorry guys. So, you said you didn't know the other locations of the other 2, so you know where the 2 tails is? Or the Shukaku guy, I think you said. I think that was his name, right? Yes, that is my brother's name. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't been captured yet. Or at least captured by a pirate that has sand capabilities. What do you mean by that? Well, it's complicated. Not even I know all the details on how it works, but Shukaku's currently trying to hide from that, being in the desert where most of his power is. Well, you'll never probably have to worry about it anyways, kid. Okay. Anyways, is there any more information I should know about the tailed beasts? Well, we provide our host with many abilities, which we used to call these hosts Jinchuriki. So, in my year Jinchuriki, and Kurama proceeded to say, even I would call that a little bit strange. Sorry guys for that shit in the background. I got no idea what that shit come from. I'm pretty sure it was one of our neighbors, which never heard them scream that loud before. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Kurama proceeded to say, yeah, it is a little bit strange. You aren't technically sealed inside of me. I'm technically more of your host. Or not more of your host, my host. Anyways, back to the video. Anyways, kid, I have been doing this more and more frequently. I've only been doing this for the past 2,000 years, which time to time I decide to go on a host for some entertainment. I once even sealed myself inside of a new Uchiha. which all I have to say, that was interesting. I actually can even say you're insanely distant related to an Uchiha, but I might be wrong on that. Well, it doesn't matter much. All I have to say is I've been having to consistently switch through host to host to get away from the world's government. It's been a hassle. My last 2 hosts are actually bodies that I decided to take control of, which I actually learned the basics of the powers of your world being Haki, or whatever it's called. It's been a long time since I used that power. I've even been in some hosts that had Conqueror's Haki. Well, that's besides the point again. I am getting a little bit off traffic. Also, I would like to say the only jutsus or techniques Luffy's learned is water walking, wall walking, and shadow clones. Any other things that I said before do not count. Or like chakra enhancement with Fist, that does count, but it does provide more of a drawback for Luffy getting more hurt by the chakra. Anyways, let's get back to the video. And Kurama would proceed to say, I want to teach you one more technique that might help you on your travels. It is called the 8 gates, and I think you might even be able to make your own spin-off out of it. Luffy would proceed to say, what are the 8 gates? It's opening the gates of your chakra, which there are multiple gates. If I ever teach you to use the 8th gate, make sure to use it, or not use it, but make sure to never use it unless it is necessary. Luffy will proceed to say, why not use it? Well, if you don't want to die and become a charred mess, then I would expect you not to use it. Luffy would proceed to say, okay, fine, good point. Luffy would proceed to say, so what's the point even teaching this to me? And then he would proceed to say, well, the point is, it's to strengthen you. Well, the 8 gates are dangerous, but I have a feeling that you would be able to withstand the 1st and 3rd gates, and then you can even train all the way up to 7. And you might be able to do this in a short amount of time. Well, not all the way to 7 in this amount of time, but maybe at least to the first 2. And if you make me even, or you could even surpass my expectations to getting all the way to 3. Luffy would proceed to say, you're on. Kurama would proceed to say the basics of opening the gates, and then they would proceed to train for the 2 hours to get to Locktown, which Kurama's expectations were actually blown away with Luffy almost unlocking the 4th gate, but it would eventually start to hurt his body. And then Kurama would proceed to say, okay kid, stop there. I think it's actually best if you took a rest. Luffy would proceed to say, okay. And then Luffy would proceed to sleep for another hour to get to Locktown, which I just wanted to give Luffy an hour of sleep. Sorry for that. After getting to Locktown, Luffy would feel refreshed, or he wouldn't necessarily feel refreshed. He felt a little bit oh my god, bro. Why can I not speak? Okay, I think I can say this right. Luffy would proceed to feel sore on his joints, and then they would proceed to land on Locktown. Luffy would proceed to explore the area, wanting to go to the execution point where Goldie Roger was killed, the Pirate King. He would proceed to look around in the area, more or less just looking around and seeing, wow, man, this place is sick. There's bars, there's food, and there's meat. And then Usopp would proceed to say, is that all you can think about? Well, yeah. Usopp would proceed to say, okay then, fine, let's just go. We still gotta go on another adventure. And then Luffy would proceed to smile at Usopp proceeding to say, yeah, sure. They would proceed to explore Locktown until canon events would probably happen mostly the same, but Luffy not having too much difficulties with Smoker, maybe Luffy would turn on the 1st gate to escape him, but that's really it with Buggy and the other girl getting captured. like scenes like the lightning ball hitting Luffy and everything, that would also happen with Luffy letting it happen, because he knew he could have escaped anytime he really wanted by just opening up the 8 gates. He just realistically just wanted to see what could happen. Anyways, we would proceed to skip all the way to like Laboon. Basically, most of this shit goes canon. They go through Laboon, and then we get to Cactus Island, where Zoro would proceed to fold everybody. I don't see anything changing. Maybe Kurama would proceed to say to Luffy if there's anything suspicious, but Luffy would probably just brush it off, saying that, Kurama, they gave us meat, you can trust them. Kurama would probably just proceed to like, I don't know, do something. And he proceeded to say, okay, again, Cactus Island and all that goes canon. So, do I want to end off the what if here? Yes, because I'm probably gonna go rewatch Little Garden, and Alabasta, I'm clear on that shit. I know what the fuck happens, Ace and everything, so Alabasta should be clear for me. So yeah, sorry if the ending is a little bit rushed here. I just wanted to rush this shit so I can actually get a what if out. And anyways, again, this is probably going to be my last what if, and again, I might do some new content on the channel, or see if there's any other types of what ifs that might not be overtaken by fanfic what ifers that I can actually do. You guys know what I mean. Anyways, hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye.